the number one problem of our day. And you've already hinted at it. You've talked about the importance of prayer. It also includes working hard. It also includes understanding history. It also includes speaking up. Even if you get called a racist, you have to be able to speak up and share the truth. Clearly, there has been racism in this country, and you've no doubt personally experienced it. There's also this double standard. You ran for lieutenant governor against the now Governor Northam in Virginia, who has, clearly demonstrated racist actions and so forth. And you sit and have to listen when it's said, you ain't black unless you're supporting me. Isn't that really modern racism?
Well, it's not only modern racism, frankly, it's liberal racism. And Kevin, the reality is the worst and most racist incidents I have experienced have really come from would-be do-gooders, liberals, who were condescending and who basically handicapped me before I could even get started. And let me give you two quick examples. When I got ready to go to law school, I knew I wanted to go to Harvard Law School. Well, Harvard Law School is not easy to get into. When I was a straight A student in college, I graduated summa cum laude. I won the Phi Beta Kappa key. And when I went to my professors for letters of recommendation, they said to me, you don't really want to try to get into Harvard Law School because, the LSAT tests are geared against black people. Black people don't do well on them. You should lower your sights and try to get into an easier school. We don't want you to be disappointed. Now, I am not exaggerating. I heard that. I was told that. Had I not been raised by a strong father who taught me, don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. You go out there and you work your backside off and you go for what you want and just do it. And don't come back to me with excuses. And so when I was told that, it just made me that much more determined. And of course, not only did I, and forgive me, not only did I get into Harvard Law School, I got into Yale, I got into Columbia, I got into the University of Virginia, I got into every law school I applied to. And they were telling me, don't try the top schools. I got into all the top schools. And then another time I was trying to do a business deal. I was running a radio station and I went to Harvard to talk to the real estate manager for Harvard looking for space to build an antenna. And I knew they had plenty of space and they might help me, do that. And so I walked into the guy's office and I sat down. He knew what I wanted. And he says to me, I want you to know that I marched with Dr. King. And I went, oh, brother, here we go. Because really what he was saying was, I'm not going to help you, but I've got racial pedigree. You see, I'm a good guy racially. So I'm not going to help you with your business, but I want to pat you on the head as my little pet and let you know that I was there to help your people get free. I mean, it was so condescending and so disgusting. That's what I've experienced more than anything else. Most of the people I've experienced in America are just decent people who treat you like an individual. Now, I'm not saying the country doesn't have a racial history. Obviously, it does. But I am blessed to be able to say that the country I've experienced, I found mainly just decent people. You treat them with respect. They treat you with respect. They want to give you a fair opportunity. And my father used to teach me this. He say, son, when people find out that you want to make something of yourself and do something with your life, he said, help will come from the most unexpected places. And I found that the American people have not disappointed me. They're some of the most wonderful people I'd ever want to meet anywhere I've met as I've traveled this country.